common misconception in the SEO world is that the best kind of domain to buy if you're getting a new one is to get a .com, because the theory goes that Google favors this and you're actually going to rank far easier than if you had any other kind of domain extension. The problem is if you're looking for exact match domains, and personally I feel that the power of exact match domains or EMDs is overrated. All of the good ones have obviously been taken, so if you want an exact match domain then you have to look to different kinds of domain extensions. And just to prove very quickly that other kinds of domain extensions can work well, I just want to show 3 examples here. So this is a search that I'm conducting from the UK using the Google Global plugin for the term Chicago dentist. And I just want to reload the search. And down here, this chicagodentist.cc is currently coming in at number 2. That term gets about 1,300 exact match searches a month, but pays quite reasonably on AdSense. So this is my site here at position 2, and I need to do a bit more backlinking before I plan to sell that one, probably on Flippa. So a .cc, and that's actually just the Cocos-Keeling Islands in the Pacific, but I've hosted it in the US, and that's a really important signal to Google as to where it should rank for. So a .cc can definitely work for you. Now perhaps more impressively, and this site was set up for proof for domain buying black belt, I built a new site here for the term make money online in the UK. And if you visited the domain buying black belt site, you'll have noticed that I managed to get this site here, makemoneyonline.gb.net, onto page 1 in about position 5 or 6 within 4 weeks. So that term gets about 20 to 22,000 exact match searches a month. Very, very competitive, and obviously I've used some age domain 301 tactics here, but clearly not having a .com is working for me perfectly effectively. And in fact, underneath it there's also a .info site that's ranking pretty well on the first page as well. So .gb.net is one of a bunch of kind of strange but still effective subdomains that are available in the UK, and I'll leave a link to the domain registrar where you can get those if you're interested in them for the UK under this video. Now the final one that I'll mention is a site that I sold a while back on Flippa, and it was actually sold after the auction. One of the bidders approached me and I sold it for $800 after the auction had finished. And at the time it was actually second. It had gotten into that position after about a month. It had close to 15,000 exact match searches reported at that time. I think now it reports about 12,000. But it was using a .co domain extension, and .co is Columbia. But I hosted this in America and got it to rank very, very quickly in America. So typically when I'm looking to set up a new sites in the US for site flipping particularly, using an exact match domain, I'll start with a .cc, and if I can't get that I'll go to a .co. And the main reason I use EMDs is actually not for SEO purposes, because I feel that it's overrated and an age domain with PageRank will actually outrank it much quicker. But the reason I do it is because of marketing perception on Flippa, and it seems that the potential buyers there do like to see those EMDs. So hopefully that opens up a lot more opportunities for you in terms of the kind of domain extensions you can use, and really it's what you do in terms of your SEO strategy rather than the domain extension that matters.